The Altamont Springs Library could be saved. In the last hour, the City Commission voted to approve a tax rate increase that could provide the funds necessary to keep it going.
WESH 2's Haley Krumblehome is live in Altamont Springs tonight. And Haley, this isn't a done deal yet.
No, there are still a few steps here, but this was a major one. The city announced earlier this month that the library would be closing at the end of September after millions of dollars had to be slashed from the budget. But the city manager says this rate increase, which is about $102 a year for the average homeowner, is enough to return much of what was cut.
My family bought a house here in October, and the library was really the first place that made it feel like home.
Jessica Lynch was one of the Altamont Springs residents who came to speak out to save the library. Not only for herself, but for her 3-year-old, who has gotten to know just about everyone at the library.
Saying hi to Miss Daisy and Miss Jill and Miss Debbie and Miss Sarah. It's like Phoebe walks in and it's like cheers, like they just love her, and it's just a wonderful community resource, and it would be a real shame for it to go away.
Earlier in July, the city announced the library would close at the end of September. The city manager said when he was putting together the city budget, it didn't appear revenue was going to cover it.
As I was looking at how to put together a budget, I was going, there is an option here. And for the amount of money that we have to spend to keep it going, this seemed to be the most prudent thing without additional revenue.
The property tax rate hasn't been raised in Altamont Springs in 9 years. Thursday night, a commissioner proposed raising the tax rate. It would cost the average homeowner in the city about $102 a year. When a commissioner asked if that was enough to save the library,
the answer is yes.
The city manager said the increase would likely generate more than $4 million a year.
That will restore most of the things that I took out of the budget.
But at least one resident spoke out against raising the tax rate, and not all of the commissioners were sold either.
I would rather see another solution than increasing taxes to keep any kind of services, whatever they are.
Now, one commissioner did ultimately vote against that rate increase, but he made clear it was against the rate increase and not against the library. The city manager says he should have a revised budget in mid-August, and then there will be public hearings on that budget in September, so still a few steps left here. In Altamont Springs, Haley Krumblehome, WESH 2 News.